Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we are here to watch some Witch from Mercury, final episode of the season. We're gonna have a great time because we've been waiting for this, and we think so of you.
I don't know. We're
So,
gonna have a great time. This could be just a stab in the heart. This could
look,
be the Maiden Abyss episode 13 of our Witch from Mercury.
well, if we know anything about me, if it's comedy or if it's tragedy, I'll be laughing and happy regardless. So, to go ahead and pop this off, then. We're going to go ahead and go over what happened last time, talk about that a little bit, and get into the episode. So, last time on The Witches from Earth. Earth House arrives at Planet Kita to pick up Ariel, though Suletta becomes increasingly insecure as she starts to believe that not only Mjorn, but all of her friends at Earth House intend to discard her. Meanwhile, Prospera meets with Delling and reveals her true identity as Elnora Samaya, admitting she came to Planet Kita to observe Delling's secret Quiet Zero project. In space, the Dawn of Fold used their hijacked ship to smuggle their mobile suits into Planet Kita, with Ghoul being outraged that they have somehow obtained Jeteric mobile suits. Nika warns Mjorn that she should pay more attention to Suletta's feelings, and Mjorn overhears Suletta confiding her insecurities to Eleonora. Bjorn grows angry, confronts Suletta, and tells her to be more honest about her feelings, admitting that meeting Suletta has greatly improved her life. Suletta and Bjorn reconcile just as the Dawn of Fold attack Plankita. Led by young pilots Sophie and Noria, the Dawn of Fold forces forcibly separate the Plankita from the main station, isolating Delling as well as Suletta and Bjorn. Suletta is separated from Bjorn and finds herself at the mercy of Sophie, who recognizes her and reveals that she is a witch from Earth. That was about as speedy as it could possibly do that. Wow.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
surprised I
it's
kept pace.
super nice of your throat isn't fucking you over.
Oh, just wait for like phlegm mid-sentence right there. Alright, so that is what happened last time. And we got, of course, our best and favorite scene of the two hugging and making up, which I think is the peak of Witch from Mercury right there. So, we need Suletta to go out and hug the other Gundams, and I think that's going to be the only way to top it right now.
Well, right now, she's trapped in an observation bay, and
With a
Miron got
weapon pointed at her.
and Miron got thrown on the other side of a large metal door that separated them.
So I guess the question is, what's going to happen? I have the feeling since Sophie recognizes Suletta, she's not necessarily going to immediately kill her. I mean, that it'd be kind of weird for the show to end suddenly, right?
I don't know that it would end. What if Suletta dies and then 24-year-old Ari walks in?
And then
I'm not
Bjorn
saying, I'm not,
starts piloting the aerial or something.
no, Mjorn is the worst pilot. You don't
Mhm.
remember, Mjorn is in the management side of the school.
Right,
Not
right.
she's not managing stuff, she's learning about business management. That's why when she tries to pilot the aerial in episode 1, she's so bad at it. She's not
Mhm.
here for piloting.
Right, right. So of course, challenging the management kids to a duel was very fair. But so we have Suletta in this dangerous situation. I have a feeling Sophie is going to literally assist Suletta in getting into her Gundam just specifically to see it happen. She is going to sacrifice the whole mission just to see it.
I will
Because she
point
is a
out,
wild card with no discipline.
I will point out, there are a lot of main characters on the scene right now.
There are a lot, and I expect a good number of them to die, particularly some of the old business
I
ones.
mean, Prospera might still be in the area. We know
Mhm.
Delling is. Ghoul is.
And of
Uh,
course, we get to see maybe what Quiet Zero is, as they desperately activate it in an attempt to stave off an attack.
well, I don't think it's there.
I I think it is. They mentioned that they're there. That's why they are there to observe it.
No, she
So,
handed Delling what looks like a USB chip
mhm.
about Quiet Zero. If you remember back in episode
Okay.
2 or 3, that's just information. Because
Uh huh.
when Prospera is blackmailing Vim, uh, she hands him the same kind of chip, which is basically what I assume to be, here's the information about your assassination ploy, that sort of
So
thing.
So here's a question I have. What is the current goal of the terrorists? I think it's literally just to assassinate Delling, isn't it?
We really don't know. That
Because
was
that's what Sadiq hired them for. He wants to kill his dad.
what?
Sadiq hired the terrorists
One,
to
it's
do a
Shadi.
job because Sadiq, yeah,
That's not
to
even.
kill his dad because he wants to oppose his options because he wants to get the Gundams for himself and thinks he's
I
old-fashioned.
don't know. What? He doesn't want to kill his dad. Also, Delling's not there.
Then what on earth are they doing?
Because you remember Shadiq constantly saying, I'll change my dad's mind about it. Delling is the one giving him the stuff to be able to do this kind of shit. Bennett is the one that's there. Delling is, I don't know where. He's not here.
So, is this an assassination attempt on Bennett?
That seems much more likely.
Okay.
I mean, Shadiq doesn't have anything against his dad that we've seen. Delling,
He does.
no, he doesn't. Delling, where you interrupt me again? Delling adopted Shadiq from one of the Grassley House orphanages. He's the reason Shadiq is even where he's at.
Right, and Shadiq has mentioned, I am not interested in what my dad is selling, I'm going to do my own thing, and he's an obstacle in my way.
He hasn't said he's an obstacle in his way. He just says, I'll change my dad's mind. He has the, I don't know, I use the word oomph here because I don't know how to explain it in English. He has the oomph he's trying to form his own business, and he's trying to overcome his dad in business, while at the same time still using him as a resource. His dad is still micromanaging everything from the background, but it's not a Vim Ghoul situation where Vim keeps slapping his son down and forcing him into the position he's at. Shadiq and Delling are very much together. Like, anytime you see Delling in a business meeting, his son is sitting next to him, taking notes, learning, adding to the discourse. They're almost partners.
I think here it's a case that we have different things that we've hooked on for our interpretations, and we gotta see where it pans out in order to solidify one or the other.
I think pointedly, I've already mentioned that I just rewatched the first 9 episodes back
Also
to back.
true. Maybe you remember things clearly, and I'm a big idiot. It's possible. It's been true before. So, what else do we have here? So we don't really know what they're after. Sophie is crazy. Suletta's probably going to end up in the aerial somehow. What other details should we go ahead and try to remember as we move on?
I don't know that Sophie's crazy. She's just...
She's crazy.
No, she's like a fan crush on Suletta, as far as I remember. Because remember back 2 episodes ago, she's watching the Suletta duel, the 6-on-6 duel, back on Earth. And she's like, oh man, I would love to be able to fight her. And now, she's here, and she's like, that's Suletta.
And she's gonna ruin the mission just so she gets a chance to see and fight her.
I mean, that's your supposition. As far as we know, she gets saved by something.
Right. So, do you have any more specific speculations then? But other characters, things happen, and stuff we should be aware of as we move in.
Let me just open this other 3 pages of notepad notes.
Oh god, no, start the episode. Let's go ahead and watch. Good thing to wake up to. Someone reaching out to try to save you, and then they're locked away forever.
私はソフィー・プロネ。地球の魔女よ。モビルスーツ。ねえ、水星の魔女さん。エアリアルはどこ？あるんでしょ？見せてよ。
Yep, she's doing it.
聞こえてないのか。
Of course she can't. Oh, never mind. She just shoots. Never.
ほらほら早くエアリアルに乗らないと死んじゃうよ。スレッタ
代表。
近いわね。先輩、エアリアルで戦闘するつもりですか。そんなことよりもスレッタたちの救援にも。あの子は来るわ。エアリアルがここにいるもの。
I was waiting for something big to be said right there. After all, she's already with us. Or something.
Yeah, we're waiting for the reveal. But no, that's... Okay, I predicted that perfectly. Sophie's doing the mission to push Letta into Ariel so that she gets to fight her. It's happening. That's what this episode's gonna be. Sophie being crazy.
I mean, we don't know.
You love the perspective shot of ring stations.
What do you mean?
Like the way it, like, normally in a perspective shot it would, like, narrow on to the horizon, but for the ring world you have it, like, rising up into the circle.
You mean in this, the opening, right?
Yeah, in the opening.
Like the Halo thing.
Yeah.
I also have a slight concern that the people, like the guys that are in the intro, they're not all allies. So the fact that they're just standing there smiling doesn't mean anything.
Oh, I saw the duo in the background of the student council dueling committee.
Yeah. As you might
Just there
remember
for a couple frames.
from the web an hour ago.
I know! I remember them. There they are. They turn off the screen and they see a younger Aerie. What does that mean?
If I didn't bring it up in the 2 pages, it didn't mean that much to me.
It's war. Man, they really shouldn't have put the fuel tanks directly underneath the command bridge, huh? Ah, see, it's funny because of the monkeypox virus and stuff.
I guess if Vim dies here, the adopted son would take over.
True. Go, Dominicus is gonna show their stuff. There you go, that's how you get to the prideful person. Just go, it's like, well, if you need help, you can just ask.
I wonder if the witch hunters are going to be bringing the Gundam that they have.
Wow, that's convenient.
なんであんたがここに。
その格好はなんだ。避難地はノーマルスーツが鉄則だろう。
まずは娘の心配じゃないの。
各機、これより内部へ侵入する。
I mean, saying to get a pressurized suit on to sound like she's worrying about his daughter.
Said he words it very passive-aggressively to chide his daughter for not evacuating sooner.
Oh, they're using old style. They're killing themselves with these.
It's okay, they have no family and they are out to fight. You could call them iron-blooded orphans. They were made to be there. Alright, so they still got that.
I told you that an hour ago, Griff.
I know. But they have equipped, they brought it out to the mission, they're ready to go in an instant. Oh, and she's already dying. Oh, Earth House is dead.
So they're old school Gundams, but they have the anti-antidote, just like Ariel does. Well, that's good to know. That's why they're using energy weapons all the time.
An exploded Gundam will also pollute space pretty quickly, too.
No, it's laws of physics. Then a rapidly accelerating bullet's going to travel forever.
Yup. Anything that's in orbit will stay in orbit. They got more ships. This ain't no small cell.
I mean, it's real danger to open up any specific hatch, considering all the bullet damage around.
Yup. Definitely a nice scene, just watching the emotions come out between those two in an actual moment of tragedy. Oh.
It's like the prologue all over again. Just reverse now, I guess.
Zero-G infiltration of space stations is still really cool imagery. That just has not changed.
I mean, you all are Earthlings too. It might be your only way. And Nakata there is their ally. Yeah.
Hey. Good thing you memorized that one.
ニカ。今のは何をしたんだ。
Please don't kill him. Please don't kill him so nobody knows.
He's gonna die so nobody knows.
さっさと巡回艦隊をこっちに回せ。5分後ディランザソル出るぞ。俺はライバルの頭を直接ぶったたくことで勝ち上がってきた男だ。
Oh, he's full of himself right here.
No,
Oh, he's gonna
Vim,
die.
Vim was a soldier, just like Banneret was.
Yo,
俺を敵に回したこと後悔させてやる。おい、扉が早く外に。待て、ダメだ。聞いたか、プラントにガンダムがいるって話。アステカシアノだろ。ソフィーが報告していた。ガンダムってなんだ。さあ。
no, they don't even know. They aren't up to date on the research. They haven't seen the music video.
いるのか、このプラントに。何？デスルターだと？我が社のモビルスーツを使ってよくも。乾燥を急いでくれ。おいお前、何してんだ。
I'm surprised he doesn't have the AI controlled one with him.
早くプラントクエタに。
Not Ghoul, I mean Vim.
待ってくれ。違う、敵じゃない。俺はグエルジェターが。死ねない。
Come on, man, you're Astasia's #1 duelist.
You gotta win a single duel. Let's do it.
They won 27 in a row.
But this is the one that matters.
Yeah, you kinda beat your father.
俺はあいつにスレッタ・マーキュリーに進めていない。
Hey, he remembers. Congratulations, Ghoul, you killed a person.
Your dad, specifically.
俺だ。ビム・ジェタークの息子、グエル・ジェタークだ。敵じゃない。グエルか。
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
無事だったか。探したんだぞ。父さん、父さん、脱出しろ父さん。俺が今そっちに。
I think he's okay. Cool, however, is certainly not. I guess they're all dying today, jeez.
78ハンガーここだ。
ブリッジ、ガンダムらしきモビルスーツを発見。C ブロック78番ハンガー。
アリアルだ。私行く。ソフィー、あんたまた。
その機体確保できるか。了解。直ちに確保に向かう。
I'm surprised they can hear very well.
Well, it wasn't her making noise either, I don't think.
I'm surprised they can hear very well. They're wearing fucking helmets, Griff.
Don't worry, this is the safety gun, Suletta.
大丈夫。そうじゃなくて殺したんだ。 だよ。
そうしなければあなたが殺されてたでしょ。でも逃げたら一つ、進めば二つ。扉の向こうにこもっていればお母さんはこの人たちを殺さずに済んだ。でも戦ったことでスレッタを死なせずに済んだ。そしてもう一つ。
I'm just amazed how she manages to apply it to everything.
と一緒に戦ってくれたら。
無理だよ。だって。
そうね。今起こってるのは決闘じゃない。怖いよね。傷つきたくないよね。でもあなたとエアリアルならお母さんもスレッタもミオリネさんもみんな救われる。救う。今みんなを救えるのはあなたたちだけよ。
Really like this slow piano rendition.
あなたは進める子でしょ。
進める。進んできた。逃げたら一つ、進めば二つ。
Everything from shots to murder.
It is just adorable though.
スレッタ・マーキュリー。エアリアルいるんでしょ。出てきてよ。それともかくれんぼしてるのかな。エアリアル見つけた。
Oh, so it can deflect physical ammunition.
お母さんから教わらなかったんですか。そんなことしちゃダメです。
Here we go. That's what I've been waiting for. Well, that killed like 20 people in the crossfire.
やっぱり君エアリアル。なんか怖い顔。前の方が好きだったな。この子もガンダム。
Yeah, I think this is considered the aerial rebuild.
またガンビット。ずるい。地球寮、船、無事。よかった。
Does the aerial know that? That's an interesting question.
ノレア、邪魔しないで。あんたがいつまでも遊んでるからでしょ。
Base shotgun, hell yeah.
みんな。 ボルコと交代して。
実戦仕様じゃない。それであの威力か。
Not meant for combat as it melts things in its way.
ハート打ち抜かれちゃった。
I was almost expecting like the classic like string of explosions, right?
やれやれ。悪い予感だけは当たるよな、俺。タイムリミットだな。全員帰還しろ。撤退する。
I mean, you know it's not meant for combat.
まだ暴れ
That's what the advertisement's for.
本気の魔女狩り部隊とドンパチやる気。ノレアは命が惜しいんだ。そんなこと言ってない。まあいっか。また会いに来るね。スレッタお姉ちゃん。
Sister. What does it mean?
フォルドの夜明けからメッセージが来た。作戦は失敗したと。
Well, he seems pretty pleased with that.
アーシアンのガンダムね。関わりたくないな。
終わった。そうだよね。見つけた。今
That's where we end.
What?
That's where we end the whole season, right there.
Griffin, mouse
Yes.
over the screen and tell me how much time is left.
3 minutes.
So there's gonna be an after credits.
There's gotta be. That's exactly where we're leaving off on the season with, Miss Bjorn is totally out there.
No, obviously she's gonna find her in the after credits.
Mhm.
And we're gonna be left on some other cliffhanger. Probably, I imagine, Banneret is dead.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you think he's alive or dead? There's our answer. But yeah, so we had 3 scenes of everyone dealing with their parents in the middle of combat, and 2 of them are dead. Gotta say, for parallels, Suletta's still coming out on top right now.
What was the third one?
Prospera and Suletta.
Oh,
She's
right.
not dead, but they had a talk, they had an emotional moment to compare and contrast with everyone else's dramatic moment.
Yeah, I just didn't remember that after the ghoul killing his father thing.
So, Bjorn, how do you feel knowing that your girlfriend's mother laid the groundwork for the attack that killed your father?
All right, let's see what happens.
絶対助けてやる。病院のベッドで一晩中罵倒してやるんだから。
見つけた。ベリング・レンブラン。地球に帰れなくてもお前とはここで差し違える。
Oh, there we go.
ミオリネさんやめなさい。
Oh gosh. Could we get more artistic about this?
なんで笑ってるの？
By the way, Gundam is a show about the horrors of war.
I think that the
No, nothing else there.
I just wanted to see it. I
Just
think the
control
main
frame.
standpoint here is that if you remember back in, like, I can't remember how many episodes ago it was,
Yeah.
when they were trying to figure out what the Gundam business was going to be, making weapons that kill people or whatever,
Mhm.
and Miran there was not terribly bothered by the concept of making weapons that killed people. And now, being put face to face with the concept, or the very thing with which has been now made reality,
Mhm.
and now she considers Suletta a murderer. But even Suletta was against this a moment ago, until she had a talk with her mother.
Who
And, yeah.
incentivized her to kill? Yeah, it's fun. So yeah, no, Mjorn was definitely separated from all of this just by, being able to put herself at a distance to it. Same that like every single Gundam, you can put yourself at a distance from violence of Gundams blowing each other up because you can't immediately connect like, yeah, the person's dead, I guess. But having this last scene with the bloodiest possible explosion, and then Suletta's hands literally covered in blood reaching out to Bjorn, is as artistically on the nose as possible.
I think it also leaves us on a cliffhanger that's not so much poignant towards the political mechanizations that are happening and the infighting,
But
But-
takes us right back to the characters.
Well, yeah, it's more so about relationships again.
Mhm.
The same way that a couple episodes ago, it was Suletta feeling isolated and alone and not wanting to be different from everyone, and getting Mjorn to comfort her and tell her that she felt needed. And now we're back at this
And
again,
now she's
that
needed. She
Mjorn
did what she needed to
feels like
do.
she's a murderer and is terrified by her instead of the. We still have the adorable girl that Suletta is, and that she's untouched by everything. But
Mhm.
Mjorn is now terrified by her because we're literally the last words of the episode are Mjorn calling her a murderer with the same face that she gave her while chasing her down to have comforted her before.
Exactly. As I said earlier, so Mjorn, how do you feel that your girlfriend's mother engineered the weapons of death that have killed your father, and now your girlfriend has killed for you to protect you from all of this? How do you feel? The answer, well, terrified.
And
Oh,
as I said before recording, before they were calling this the first and second cores, but as you obviously
yeah.
now see now they're calling it season 1 and season 2.
hmm Let's see. What else do we go over? I'm I'm really glad you immediately called the miscommunication between Ghoul and his father. Just immediately called out that he would be the one who killed him. That was good right there. So we've been constantly going over how Ghoul has been uh well, more or less completely discarded by his father, but even at the end his father goes, "Oh, we found you. You're okay." And then dies in a terrifying explosion. It's like, could we possibly change the nature of their relationship in 2 lines?
It
That is as dense as possible. It's
occurs to me
glorious.
that I can now go back to the web.
Ah, yes, it's time.
Go back to the web.
Us.
This guy is dead. I don't think
Yeah,
there's
do you
any.
have like a? We have a scribble. So let's go with red. Yeah, we got that guy's dead. He's almost dead.
Well, we don't know if he is or not.
I don't think most of the rest of the cast was not there. Was not there for this.
Well, I mean, everybody else is on the Earth House ship, so they're all fine as far as we can tell. I don't know if we can change any of the lines though, because we don't know the relationship. Like what's his name here?
Yeah,
Obviously, he saw Nico over here doing the thing, but we don't know if she killed him.
he's dead.
He's not dead. Take that
He's
back.
no,
Take
he's dead.
no, Griff. Take it back. We don't know.
No. Look, see, I'm gonna have the evidence for it right here. He's gonna go ahead and say, look, I'm dead."
You're gonna make this very difficult for me, aren't you? It's hard to get rid of all those tiny little lines.
So possibly he's dead. No one else on this grid, I think, is dead. I almost thought that Sophie was going to get herself killed this episode because of exactly what she did. She did not. They will continue to go on to be rivals and antagonists. That's perfectly fine, but honestly, I was also expecting that too.
Yeah, nothing changed over here.
Mm. I was almost expecting, when Ghoul's father went out to fight, that he would actually manage to kill off some of the ships that came, and maybe some of the command crew or something, thus leaving the Gundam pilots alone to take over the organization and make it more about killing Suletta or something.
Well, he didn't come with the mobile suit that's arguably better than a Gundam, so
hmm Right, he didn't come prepared for this kind of event here. So, was anyone else on the boat here? No, I think that's kind of it right now, actually.
Yeah, because everyone else that died literally didn't even have a face.
Yup. Oh gosh, yeah, with the hyper reflective
Well, wait, did
visors.
Bennerit's assistant die?
Yeah, no. They were in the scene, I think. At least one or two of them. But I don't think he was there for the explosion. I think he's still alive. He's still around somewhere. But he wasn't around Bennett.
Yeah, then I guess as far as we know, everyone but Ghoul's dad's alive.
Yup.
I guess I get rid of that line.
We'll get back to it soon right there. Only the living matters now. You need to have like a black line of just like X killed Y or something.
No, I mean I don't think I need to keep track of the dead. I mean, like everybody
Yeah,
over here,
make it a little less dense.
everybody over here at Prospera, they're all dead.
Mhm.
I only just kept them in there for that.
Right, just for reference. But there we go. What is there any sort of comment you have right now? What are any extra thoughts you got?
I mean, it was a good episode.
Mhm. It
I
Yeah.
was, I was, I was only as quiet as I was to ensure that the viewers got to see as much as they could.
Mhm. Yeah, given the amount of like dramatic moments in this, I want everyone to share in all of them because they were all fantastic.
I know that I'm pretty good about spotting when a upcoming scene is going to be visually worthy of being seen. So I keep myself quiet during those, with only but the shortest of snippet comments. Especially when I know that you're going to fill everything up with jokes.
I gotta.
You
But
know, you know me. I'm sitting here thinking, "God damn it, Griff! Cut this joke short. Shit is happening."
but as for next season, I think despite the action being resolved, I don't know what they're gonna kick it off with next time. It could be anything. The Earthian Spacian War could start. They could go back to school and pretend everything is normal. Anything's up next.
Well, one, the Earth-Spacian War isn't happening. The Earthians have that many mechs.
Mhm.
We've seen them all, and they all belong to a terrorist organization. So, otherwise, Earth is being heavily subjugated. I imagine they're going to go back to school, and we're going to see the change of relationships happen.
Right, now that at least two people are suddenly in charge of their father's corporations.
We don't
Cool
know.
is gonna be back in force at school. Oh my gosh.
No, that's probably not going to happen. It's probably going to go to his brother, his half brother,
Mhm.
because his half brother is currently in charge of the house, and got all the responsibilities that Ghoul didn't have. At best, Ghoul could fall back to the job that his dad was going to give him. But I don't know. Ghoul seems to have. Ghoul has a big psychic marker on him now. He's distraught by having killed his own dad after turning his back on his dad this whole time.
He's got a very wide range of possibilities here of where he could possibly go, right? He
If
could go nearly any direction right now.
if anyone's arc has gone in a way that was not anticipated, it was Ghoul's, because every step of the way it was okay. Ghoul's gonna take that job and he's gonna do this and that. No, okay, this is where Ghoul joins them to fight in their six-man team. No, okay, this is where Ghoul gets in a mobile suit and saves everybody. Nope, killed his dad. It's very
Every
much
step
every
he
step.
makes things worse, which is so endearing right now. Any flaw he had previously, like in the first couple of episodes, gone because he just continually suffers.
No, I mean
But there is a funny parallel here.
the problem is as much as we've written it off, Ghoul in the first couple of episodes was a horrible person. Like, once again, threatened to beat Mjorn with a stick so she would learn her place as a woman. He was not a good person.
He is not, and maybe he's slowly changed. We gotta see if he grabs more sticks in the future. But right now, there's a very funny parallel between him and Suletta, where he used the exact phrase in order to do the exact same thing Suletta did. Go out there, fight, take on a mobile suit. And when he does it, he gets punished. Meanwhile, Suletta, same phrase, same reasoning, same action, goes out there and is more or less rewarded. Everything's perfectly okay. Everyone she cares about is alive.
She get rewarded. The woman she loves considers her a murderer and is staring at her with fear and confusion. And if not for her floating dying dad, would have run away.
But in the words of Prospera, well, she fought, and that's why they are alive.
Right, but she may have lost.
That is the reward I'm talking about. The character living. Whether or not they feel good about it is not a part of the parallel right now. Because one of them is dead, and I think they feel really bad about that.
It's 100% part of the parallel. Ghoul may have fought and survived and may have gained a company, but still not happy. Prospera fought, survived, and may have lost literally everything she cares about.
Mm-hmm. So there is still, of course, the funny parallel between the two of them, between doing the same things and getting different results, I think. That is kind of what is interesting. We have a bit of a parallel.
I believe that's the definition of insanity.
Well, go ahead and move us to another topic. What do you got?
I mean, I don't know. There's so much. This is one of those things where a week from now, or when I'm doing the editing on this video, it's going to strike me. I'm like, fuck! There's 2 or 3 months before I can talk about this again. And that's why we're going to start season 2 with another 4 pages of notes.
So you heard it here first, everyone. We're going to spend another 5 hours talking about next season when it pops up before we get to the episodes. So look forward to the entire trilogy of Griffin and Theta talk about Witch from Mercury. Only here on Stoneface Reaction.
I mean, it's either that or next week we do a season breakdown like we've done for every Gundam at the end of season, like a tier ranking of characters and whatnot.
Can we just put them all in S rank?
Well, see, I think it's going to be, I think if we did that, it would be easier to do these, or harder. I don't know. I mean, it's not so much like with Iron-Blooded Orphans, where either we don't know who they are, or, you know.
Or they don't matter, or we hate them.
Yeah, well, because, I mean, that was over a 12 episode. This one's over a 12 episode season, whereas those were over 25 episodes. And let's face it, I hated a lot of those people. Whereas these, I'm like invested in almost everybody. I would say I'm invested 80%. I know you're trying to point at people.
Oh, no, I was just going back to look at the kid who's dead. Sorry. Alright.
I mean, it's a
I
consideration.
invested all of them, especially Dead Kid.
Which dead kid?
The Earthian House president.
He's not dead.
No, see, he's saying it right there. I'm dead.
Yeah, but you're not the writer of the show, Griff. We didn't see it happen.
Look, take it from the character themselves, not me.
We didn't see it happen. Didn't happen on screen. And I don't think Nika is that kind of person.
Well, we'll definitely find out next season. Congratulations, we're gonna be waiting a few months to find out. But I think...
April.
There we go. But I think that's all we got for Witch from Mercury right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless they putting out another novelization or, the stuff that they were doing before the show started.
Yeah. Alright, everyone, come back when we review the 300-page Witch from Mercury novel that'll come out side by side with the series. We'll go ahead and see it then.
I don't know if you're joking or not, but we would.
We would.
I don't even care if it's just me going hoarse the whole time.
Read the entire book in one go. Let's do it.
Oh no, I mean the way that I said, hey, you should read these 2 paragraphs before we start recording. And then I wait for
read
you.
this 300-page book before we start recording.
Yeah, and then you don't, and then I'm gonna sit here for 20 minutes while watching you read.
So I think that's it for Stone-Faced Reactions today. Thanks everyone for coming to watch. Rich from Mercury will return with me, Griffin, and him, Theta. We'll be watching it, and we'll see you next time.
You didn't say bye.
Too late now.
We're still recording, and I'm still
No,
waving.
I've already given up. I'm scratching nose because itchy.
Just say bye.
Never.
They're not dead.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone-Faced Reaction. I'm Griffin, that's Theta. We're watching some Overlord.
I guess this is me saying bye.
There you go.
Griff actually hates you all.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?